Hello React Native developers, I hope you are well. William here, recording from beautiful Zurich, Switzerland. In the last video, we've started to build this nice graph. And in this video, we're gonna finish here to do the scales. And probably we will also try to finish the whole screen design. I hope that sounds good. Let's have a look. We are back into the code here. And I think the first thing I'm going to do here is to set the width and the height to have some margin for the bottom scale and the left scale. So this one is going to become Canva width, Canva height. This is Canva width. And yes, and now we do width and height. So width would be Canva width minus, so the margin on the left side, and here we're gonna select, L, large, but we can change it. And we do the same for height. Up. And now we can, so this one now is smaller, right? Because we have the margin, so we can wrap it into the one which has the size of the Canva. And so that would be, so since it's expanding already to this width and height, I would simply do margin bottom large and margin left large. And just to debug quickly, we can add like some background color, primary. Maybe I can add one here. No, margin bottom, margin left. Should be padding. And that looks good. And this one I need to move to the top container, which is, yeah, perfect. So this is where we want to put our scales. Okay. So now here we have the Canva. We're going to have an underlay component, which is where we're going to draw the scales. Underlay, I'm gonna need to give it the dates, and I'm gonna need the dates and the min y and max y. I can remove these guys here. Min y, max y. So let's create this component. So I'm gonna do a new folder for the graph. Where we are gonna, so I'm gonna move the graph here into this folder. Because now we are building, we need like sub components. So from graph, and I can create the underlay component. Underlay.tsx. Okay. So we have dates, which is an array of numbers. And we have min y, which is a number, and max y, which is a number. Dates, min y, and max y. And the overlay is obviously an absolute. The underlay is an absolute position fill. And we're gonna have the Y scale and the X scale. And we can start. So let me import box. Let me also check that everything works okay. It doesn't. Transaction history. Oh, okay. Default data point. And probably I will need also to update the imports. Import underlay. All right. Shall we start with the underlay? Yes. So this one will have a margin left of large. And we can go through the dates. So dates, map, date, index. And we just return text, and we need to format the month. Text we import from here. And we need the formatter, format, and we need to create a date object from the date, which is a number. And formatter, we can create here. So it's intl, datetime format, English, and I think, yeah, we can do month, short. That looks good. Here I can do, and I can even do, what I want to do here is to get the theme, use theme. Here height is large also. So theme dot spacing dot large. Yeah, that's the one. Key index, color gray. Here, let me just put a flex one here. And this is a flex direction row. And what we want to do is justify content, space evenly. No space between, sorry. And no, here we don't want, let's not do the justify content because we're not going to be able to center it properly. Let's put this one into the box. The box width is going to be step, which we're going to pass as a property. So we're going to have width is step. So step is a number. Sorry. Oh. So step, you see we divided width by data length, which is good. So step. Did you guys, I mean, if there are subscribers watching, you might have noticed that I changed my style here. I'm not doing the spreading anymore. I realized that there are actually some small type safety issues with it. I mean, I really hate doing this syntax. I need to figure out a best practice here. But this is actually a bit more type safe. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We should really have a shortcut. I mean, now that I noticed that these are not equal to prop spreading, we should really have absolutely a shortcut to write these, which have the exact same semantic than what I just wrote here. This is not acceptable. Oh man. So we have step, so with is step, so probably we need to do text align center here. But let's see if I can display something. Box. Oh. Yes. Yeah, perfect. That's good. And we can make it dark gray. And so you've mentioned so the palette here. So you guys are sending me extremely valuable feedback about the current code base and how it can improve and how the theme can be improved and how such components we've built already can be dramatically improved. And I really plan on implementing them. Maybe probably after finishing this screen, I think I'm gonna do one video which is just all about massaging the octopus and going back to stuff we did and removing technical debt from it. So this looks good. And should I do I'm tempted to do something like here, align item center. Yes, perfect. Okay, now let's do the Yscale, which we're gonna put in this box here. So we have four lines we want to display. So once we'll go 0, 0, 3, 3, 0, 6, 6, 1. And because we have 4 lines here, we want to display. Actually, should be the other way around, but I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter. So we have, so this is the progress. And we're gonna return a box. Key is progress. So in the box, so flex direction row, align item center, and we want the value here, so as a text. And so this is gonna be the linear interpolation of min y, max x, and this value. So let me move this function into a separate files. So here we do the linear interpolation of min y, max y, and progress. I guess this one we can create T maybe. Okay, we do want to round these values 20s. I guess this one is correct, is it? Where is the data? Yeah, that's correct. That's good. So we can round the value. Color, dark gray. And we want to display a line also. So we'll have a box, flex 1, height 1, color, dark gray. Background color, sorry. Looks good, but. So this one, I'm gonna do it gray. And here we need to have the width, which is large. Sorry about that. Cool. Flex, so text align right. Text align right. Maybe a bit of margin here. Margin left. Oh, here I have to use style because I just want to maybe to add 1 pixel or 2 pixels or small. No, sorry, I'm confused. Here and padding, no. Padding right small. Huh. Should we make the margin bigger, or maybe we can make the size here smaller? Here we have 12. Just to debug. Doesn't help. So if I do padding right, but really a small value, still, huh? But somehow if I remove it, yeah, we don't have so much room. Let me make it bigger. So padding right, small, and I guess this one becomes XL. Here as well. And so here as well. and here, and so we can, yeah, that looks good. So we can modify. So what is bad? I mean, no, that doesn't look good actually. Here also we should remove it. So what we want to do here is to have Canva, no, margin size. Oh. Something like this, margin, and then Yscale. So we know we can only modify it in one place. So we know, because margin top has nothing to do with the scale of our margin, but padding bottom and padding left do. And so same here. So actually, we're gonna export it from Underlay. So I would be here, and I would be here, and here. Okay, so now let's space in between. Yes, and now we need to add. So we need to add some height to each line and move here by half the height and by minus half the height for 0. It's actually the other way around, which I knew. So this t is 1 minus t. Or let me just, maybe it's simpler like this. 0, up. Okay. So we need to assign some height here. 16 maybe. And here we can have style, top, if t equals 0, we do, okay, let me call it row size. Row height is 16. So here we have row height. So if 0 it's row height times 2, or if t equals 1, it's row height minus row height divided by 2, or 0. Yeah, perfect. And here we shouldn't have a ternary double ternary expression. How should I rewrite this to make it cleaner? I don't know. I will. So let me save my work so we can move forward with the screen and up. So we're gonna have a scroll view here with the list of transactions, and it means that here I need to add some data to the transaction, like a transaction number basically, right? Color we have, date we have, price we have. So if I go in transaction history, I can add maybe like ID. Something like this. And here I can put 0. Okay, and I can add it here. Okay. So let's in transaction history. Oh. So we have the graph. Now we have a scroll view. And for each data point, we map transaction and we can create a component called transaction index. So we can use index as key. And so scroll view, we import from React Native. So here we can have transaction equals transaction. So let's create the transaction component. Up. Transaction. And we have one prop, which is transaction, and it's a data point. But then we'll have some cycle in the dependencies. So I'm going to create a type called transaction. So transaction here. No, actually data point. Okay, no, we don't have a cycle in the dependencies. That's good. So we import data point from graph. So this one is a data point. Okay, let's do it. So we have 2 columns and this one has 2 lines. So we have our container, 2 columns. This one has 2 lines. And then here we have the see more. Color is secondary, right? And then here, okay, we have the second line, we have some. Maybe I can just put the text here. So we are formatting the price, dot value, and we have a date which we need to format. So maybe new date to local date string of transaction.date. And so we're going to filter here if the value is not 0. Oh, this we're going to refactor actually. That's because we should only have the one with datas. And here, I guess we used it to create this range from September to March, but this we can fix otherwise. So in the data, we would have only 3 transactions. So this we're definitely going to fix. But here we would have some color. So background color would be transaction dot color. I mean, let me just try quickly. Looks good. And then some text here with the ID. So this one is, so did I do too many maybe? Yeah, let's see. So this one is a flex direction row, align items center, here margin right small, the size also maybe we can change. No, it looks good actually. And this one, semi-bold 16. Let's look in our theme. We don't have it. Let me do title free. Semi-bold 16. It sounds like a useful color secondary, that's good. So it would be title free. Sounds like a useful variant to have. So here variant equals title free. Perfect. I'm tempted to okay, let's try to remove the transactions which are empty, because this really doesn't make sense. Instead of the save, yeah. So here I'm gonna do transaction instead of key.id. And let's remove, but we know we go from March to October of the previous year. Okay. Just remove the one. And now, yeah, why not? That's fun. Now we need some logic here. So we have mean date. Max date. Why am I still seeing it on the... Okay. It seems to complain about the keys. Okay. Check method of underlay. Okay. So min max. We need to pass into data, into graph. Okay. Min date, max date. And so here we divide by data length, but we need to divide by the number of months. So let me number of months between two dates, and I hope I don't have to install some extra library. Oh no, actually no, I can just divide, right? Subtract, no. I mean, I do, let me see. So min date, max date. So I mean, I'm tempted to do duration or range, which is max. No, I can. Because we don't know the. Or should I just do max date minus min date? So this is potentially a date in itself, and then do number of months in this date. That doesn't feel right, but consolelog range. I mean, number of months. Maybe that's correct, we don't know. And here, so we don't have value equals 0 anymore. And our key is point.id. Must be used here, yeah, to have the left. So the month. I mean, here I'm tempted to do the same thing basically. So I is mean. No. Is point dot date. Looks good. Should I give up and install Moment? Probably, huh? And now here, the range. So in underlay, we probably definitely need also, so we have min y, max y, and we need min x, which is min date, and max x, which is min max date. Min x, max x, okay. And here it's like number of months again we need. So we have new array, number of months. Fill map. Up. We have I, and we do. It would be min. So new date of min x get month plus 1 plus I. I probably need moment because here, I mean, here I have a, so the right size, right? But now I need to add two dates. So JavaScript add month to date object. Oh, I can actually probably do that, right? Oh, actually I can do it. So it would be new date of, so the min x date this one min date, new date of min x. And so here we would have min date set month is min date get month plus I. September, October, December doesn't work. So let's install momenta. That's not. Okay, so moment. Does this come with TypeScript? Looks like it. So add. Okay, let's see. So moment. Let me, so you can see also the documentation. Add 1 month, okay. So min date, add 1 month. Or I. Month. And this one, can we format? Can I do moment to date? I mean, I can use now directly the moment formatting, right? I guess. Date, format. Okay. September, October, December. So we have the same issue actually. Let me do duration. Or in manipulate, subtract. Would be moment max x subtract moment max min x get month. No. We really started, just wanted to make one small change and we started a crazy rabbit hole. Subtract. I think what we want is in duration. No. So let me log. I'm just curious to see if I do mean, so moment mean x get month, just to see what I get as a result. So March and September, if these were 0 based indexed. And if I do max x minus min x, we have 6 months. If I just do format. I don't even think that's the correct way to do it, but or maybe should we do min x and number of months, which is set already. So we have a start date, we have a number of months. I think might be better. Okay, dates we don't need anymore actually. Okay. So number of months we have. Okay. Now here number of months we can set 6 maybe. We can set where was the range set actually? Min date, max date, so it would be min date number of months, and so this is like start date actually. So start date number of months. Dates we don't pass anymore. And transaction history. I think that's where we have it. Start date, number of month equals 6. So we still have, right, some issues. February, January, and so September, October, December, we have a weird, I think it's good, but here the label is wrong. So, there would be an underlay. So the date here is not, this is not the date we think it is. And I think simply because I need to clone. So do I need maybe to do clone? Like this? September, October, December, January, February. And let me check. Yeah. Wow. Should we increase? Oh, we don't even use it. What? Should we make it 7 months? And why are we graph start date number? Oh, okay. What do you guys think? 7, 6. Maybe we can do 6. And maybe we can make this one October, November, and February. No. So, February. This one, November, is correct. If I do December, that's correct also. November. But now, if I do October, it's in the September category. So we have a bug here. Interesting. Are we? That's the issue is here. Start date, number of month. Something like moment. Add. No. I think I'll investigate it offline, but here obviously that's not the right way to calculate the position within the range of month. And I need to investigate how to do it, and maybe let me quickly finish the styling of these elements here. And so transaction history. So here we have a scroll view. Do I need to do a flex one for the scroll view to take the whole? Okay. Or was it taking already the whole space and I didn't see it? No. Okay, so here I had the flex one. And let's continue to style these guys. So here we have flex direction row, justify content, space between, and this one has a padding of Yscale. Let me check again. No, this one has just align. Oh, here align items center. Justify content space between align items center. And here maybe margin bottom small, margin top medium or large. So something like this. The colors, these are correct. This one should be gray or probably dark gray. Yeah, dark gray. So this one is okay, medium. Regular, semi-bold. So let's see in the theme what we have for. Here we have 14 medium. I mean, I can use this one maybe. And it is a button actually. So that makes sense. This one is 13 regular. And is it the same? No, it's 10, 10, 13. Okay. So I think I'm gonna pause it here, and I'm gonna look into how to calculate here the month properly. So this is definitely an issue in the graph here. And then we'll do the curve, the bottom curve, and for this we are gonna do, I think, exactly the same than here, and we'll use SVG because we also have the scroll view with the transactions. And then we will, there is a couple of housekeeping items I want to do. We need to massage the octopus a little bit. So I am really looking forward to see you in the next video. And in the meantime, happy hacking.